Down a mystery landlord. News10NBC has been telling you about trash piling up at apartment buildings in Rochester and a complex where people couldn't even get their mail.
But the owner of those properties has been nowhere to be found. This morning, Casey Jones tracked him down. She joins us in the newsroom. Casey.
Peter Hungerford lives in New York City and works as a real estate broker there, but he still has dozens of properties here and hundreds of tenants, and many of them say he forces them to live in poor conditions. Mice. Mold. Both these pictures taken in two different units in an apartment managed by Rochester Asset Management, LLC. So, who's behind this LLC? Peter Hungerford, a New York City man whose bio says in the last 4 years he built a sizable portfolio of multifamily properties and an in-house management company in the Rochester area. How large? He owns the apartments on Thurston Road that had trash built up for weeks. He owns Resolute Manor, the complex that couldn't get mail because of poor box conditions. And he also owns these units on North Street, where Kirsten Millerone just moved in from out of town a month ago.
Some of the conditions in here are ridiculous.
According to city records, this property is facing 4 code enforcement violations and has been fined. Last week, Millerone found a water shutoff notice on their front door, but couldn't find anyone to help.
I don't even know how to contact the landlord. I know how to contact the asset management, but usually they're unresponsive.
Millerone plans to get out of this place soon.
Now that I'm, more familiar with people in the area, I'm hoping I can get some ins and I don't have to settle for something like this again.
Hungerford has not spoken out against these allegations. His other properties are also facing multiple code enforcement violations. Yesterday, Mayor Warren introduced legislation that would require property owners to have a point of contact in Monroe County. City Council votes on that August 15th. Casey Jones, News 10 NBC.